Hello, this is Michelle DeFrancesco, and I'll be recording today for Dr. Thomas in Music 6740. The book that we are using this semester is Music and the Human Experience, An Introduction to Music Psychology by Donald A. Hodges. For Chapter 3, I chose to discuss question number 3. The question is, do you have someone such as a twin, close friend, or spouse with whom you frequently feel quote unquote entrained? Describe circumstances in which you feel in synchrony with another human being. So I would say I have twins myself, boy-girl twins, but they, I would say, have synchrony with each other. And that happens in ways that they do things at the same time, especially if they're in the same room, but not always. It sometimes can happen in other places that they'll just happen to do the same things. I would say that I have that with my kids as well. So, and I don't know if this is the same thing. This is not a rhythmic entrainment. Well, maybe it is. We get the same groceries, like we'll come home with the same things. Maybe it's just that we know that it's needed. It might not be rhythmic at all. As far as music, I do feel that I have that when I'm with certain groups, musical groups, that we get in sync with the rhythm, and that could be a type of entrainment. So in the book, the definition in the back in the glossary says, synchronizing one's actions to external rhythms, such as clapping along the beat of the song, is entrainment. I did pull up some videos, but I can't use them on Prezi. But this is a depiction of what an entrainment video sometimes looks like. And I will talk about in a minute what they discuss or what they're doing in videos where they try to use entrainment in people's minds. Page 34 of the book says that the rhythmic aspects of the human behavior are so powerful that entrainment is possible. Several people are quoted in the book on page 34 about that entrainment. Quote, they say, entrainment occurs when two or more persons become attuned to the same rhythm. Non-human examples or likenesses are fish or flying V of migrating birds changing direction suddenly. And they talk about crickets chirping or frogs croaking in synchrony. It sounds like kind of like a symphony when they're doing that. I also wondered about this question, if any of the likenesses, so when they do mindfulness training, sometimes they're using binaural or alpha tunes. I also was wondering if there's anything related in clairvoyance or sixth sense instincts, or even if this can relate somehow to mirror neurons, if that is proven to be something that's actually in human beings. So those are some of the questions that I had, and if you have any answers on those, I would love to know about those kinds of things and how they might relate to the idea of entrainment. I also myself, I feel that this is not entrainment so much as it is a spiritual connectedness that I have to people, where I'll know that they're pregnant and they're miles away, or if something else happens with them. And I'm pretty close to these people, but not always. One time somebody fell off of a cliff and broke her leg, and I thought it was my own child, so I called my own child the same day that this happened to her. So I don't know. These are just kind of some interesting things to me. But entrainment to me seems like it is more of when I'm in a musical group and we start to sync up our rhythms and our beats, and we can improvise and do things like that don't normally happen, and it just comes together. So thank you so much. Talk to you later. Bye.